Hello everybody, Darwin Fortuna here, Fortuna Flow. I am your licensed architect that happens to invest in crypto, and full disclosure, nothing here is financial advice. For my tone, you probably already know I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. I did a video 3 days ago, saying that I expected the market to rally because inflation is coming down. Turns out that the markets were expecting inflation to come at 8.1%. It came at 8.3%. That's actually a very, very good result. And for some bizarre reason, the markets think that having an 8.3, which indicates that inflation has peaked at 9.1, is bad. I have no idea who made these numbers up and they're looking for 8.1, but just 0.3% caused a crazy sell-off, a bloodbath, and I was just not expecting that. That said, I'm not on profits right now. I'm down by a good amount of money right now because of that. On top of it, there's all the things happening. I've been paying attention to my work, to my company, and on a good note, we are in second place on the Film Challenge, AIA Film Challenge Awards. Please go ahead and vote. You can vote once per hour. We are in second place right now. I've been focusing on promoting these, and I've been focusing on putting out some fires, daily fires that we get. But long story short, this sell-off was unexpected for me. But what came after, because I was like, well, there's a sell-off, sure, whatever. What I was expecting also was that because inflation came down, we would recover it right away. So I went in more, stronger, and also in anticipation for the merge. And as you guys know, the merge took place, and it hasn't been good. It's been almost 12 hours since the merge happened, or probably a little more than 12 hours. And the prices of Ethereum have been going down, down, down. This sell-off today, selling off more, selling off more. It basically formed a double top at 1645, and now it's at 1469. Whatever little cash I had around, I YOLO in at about a little less than 1500. So right now, I am at a loss with Ethereum. I'm not only at a loss with Ethereum because the merge should have been something really great. I did not see the pump that something as big as the merge going from proof of work to proof of stake should have brought. I did not see the pump. But I did see the buy the rumor, sell the news. They did sell the news. They did sell the news. Right here. I haven't really spoken to you about my interest in mining. And, you know, I haven't spoken to you about any of that stuff. But I do have an investment stake in Ethereum mining. That killed me. Profitability went down to the negative. It's no longer profitable to mine any coin. What do I do with that equipment? It's not my investment. I have a team. I put in a little bit of money, but what do we do with that investment? We had a very tough call today between me and my team. And it reminded me of the time in which the disciples, and if you believe in God or whatever, Jesus, when Jesus died, when the disciples had no idea what to do. That's how we felt today. We have this equipment, we have these investments, we have not recovered the investments, and we don't know what to do with it. And we don't know what coin to mine. Literally, we were looking at what coin to mine. There's a website called What to Mine. They are horrible numbers. Horrible numbers. This is not even funny. What the Ethereum Foundation did by moving Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake is devastating. Devastating. I am very bullish on Ethereum, regardless of it. But what they did so far is a catastrophe. Okay? So, that said, I'm not on profits right this second. I'm at a loss. And I've been at a loss. Everybody has been at a loss. The markets have been a show, a bloodbath, really. Nobody would expect what's happening. Nobody could even imagine what's happening. Now that I got that out of the way, take a look at the charts real quick. I am feeling you right now. If you're at a loss, I am feeling you right now. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. Not cool. Not cool whatsoever. Now let's be optimistic. Do I believe the bottom's in with Bitcoin? Yes. So I believe the bottom has been in for a couple months now, since June, July, August, September. And I believe that the rainbows are about to come. The rain is over. Things have been settling. And we're going to rebound from here on. Do I think that profitability of mining is going to go up through the roof? It's going to take a while. Let me just put this in perspective real quick too. Ethereum Classic hash rate was 46.52 before the merge. Ethereum Classic hash rate went to 271 after the merge. It was as high as 300. Ethereum Classic is one of the coins I like. You guys know about it. I believe in it. I believe in proof of work as a way of actually securing the network. And I believe that the hash rate going up is going to bring a lot of faith into that token, into that consensus. But the prices need to justify the hash rate. There's all these ASIC miners that have amazing power that were on Ethereum now mining Ethereum Classic. But the coin itself isn't profitable right now. So the mining difficulties keep going up, 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 up. But the price is not going up, 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 up. Means it costs you more to make the same amount of coins. It takes you longer and you make less coins. And the price of the coins are ridiculous. Ridiculous. We're talking about making probably 70 cents a day. That's ridiculous when you could have been making $15, $10 a day. This will bring you to $1 to $2 a day. That's just not the way it should go. All right. So the price need to go up. You guys know I made a video on Ethereum Classic explaining that it will eventually go to 1,000. I hope so. I surely hope so. If they go to 1,000, then it will make sense to mine it, and it will make sense for people to stay around. But this has been bizarre. Ethereum Classic has been behaving bizarrely. Look. Went up to 39 this morning. Went down to 35. Went back up to over 39. Then started going sideways. Then for no reason, it just dropped. This is just not cool. This is just not cool. Not cool at all. We are right now on heavily oversold. Heavily oversold with Ethereum Classic. We're heavily oversold with everything. Okay? So that's Matic, not as bad. Solana, consolidating. It's actually been holding on pretty strongly, to be honest. And that note, I'm going to go a trend line right here because it's really becoming very strong support. I'm going to change the color of that and I'm going to call it orange. But this has become very strong support because we've been bouncing off of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of interest on that $32. A lot of interest. But if you feel my pain, if you see my pain in my face, trust me, I am in pain. I am in a whole lot of pain. A whole lot of pain. And so probably are you. Cheap's been going down like crazy also. Stellar Lumen's been going down like crazy. I had a good rally. And I must say, all of my previous videos, if you watch any of my previous videos, we've been doing pretty well. Markets got really erratic right now to the point where I couldn't even understand it. I just don't understand it. Bitcoin Cash, it's been holding up pretty good there. But this is just bizarre. Like, as soon as it hits a level, it gets rejected immediately. Like, immediately. They keep getting rejected. I'm just drawing a trend line there, marking this up. Litecoin had some rally too, and it's just... I will pick it up at 54. Bitcoin, I'm just holding 19,000 on the list. 19,500 as very strong support. Let's see what happens. Even Doge is tanking. I would must say Doge has stayed very, very consistent within the 5 cents to 6 cents range. ADA, by the way, it's another one of my favorites. I'm adding ADA to my list of favorites, guys, okay? ADA, it's one of my favorites now. And I believe the bottom is in for ADA, and I believe there's a lot of room, there's a lot of upside with ADA. No financial advice. I'm going to start charting it. I hadn't been charting it or keeping track of it, but now I am. And ADA, it's one of my favorite ones right now, okay? It's the same creator of Ethereum. One of them created Cardano, it's called ADA. For Ethereum Classic, just tanking horribly right now. So $31 is the next mark, then 28, then 27, then 26. We'll see what happens. That's Horizon. Chainlink is one that has been going up substantially, actually. In comparison with the other coins, it's actually the only one that's green right now. But yeah, things aren't looking so great. Fortunately, it's not just crypto. It's everything. S&P 500, Dow, Nasdaq, Russell, crude oil, gold. Everything. They do say that the darkest night is when the sun is about to come out, right? The darkest moment is when the sun is about to come out. Well, show me some sunlight right now because we need it. This is ridiculous. The market expecting 0.5 to 3/4, half to 3/4% interest rates coming up next week, the 21st. Cannot get any worse. So that's gonna put us at above 3.25% interest. Market cap fell well below the 1 trillion for crypto. And again, all of them are in the red for the last 24 hours. And almost all of them are in the red for the last 7 days. Really. So when you see Ethereum Classic down for the last 24 hours by 9% and by 4% in the last 7 days, we are all in pain, guys. Bitcoin says that's still up 1.58% for the week. Not for too long. Ethereum, 10% down on the last 7 days. Just in the last 24 hours, it's been almost 11% down. Solana, down 3% on the last week. This is one of my biggest holdings. Not looking so good, guys. Now, I don't want to be a negative guy. I keep being positive most of the time. But this is just overwhelming. Meanwhile, there's a lot of news about regulations because the Commodities Futures Trading Commission is trying to take over crypto. right? The U.S. Treasury sanctions 5 crypto addresses connected to Russian neo-Nazi. All right. Industry reps suggest improvements in the Save Now Boozman crypto regulation bill. Okay. You guys know though Kwan, the founder of Terra Labs, is being they have a warrant. It's gonna be picked up. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. A lot of pain. A lot of pain. So I want to look at the bright side. Well, like I said, at the bright side, I think that at the very least we could say we've hit the bottom and it cannot get any worse. And wealth is created when things are really fearful. Like Warren Buffett said, when everybody's fearful, you gotta be very bullish and greedy. When everybody's greedy, you gotta be very fearful. So I didn't see a whole lot of greed in the last couple of weeks, so I wasn't selling. And I didn't see I see a whole lot of fear. And I have already bought whatever I needed to buy. The merge was successful, guys, by the way. Like if anything, if there was any hiccups, it would have been a catastrophe. There was no hiccups. It happened just as it should have happened. Right? So I don't have a whole lot more to say. I've been busy with work. I've been focusing on meeting my needs here at work, at the office, and looking at the market every minute, of course. I still have a long-term outlook for these coins, for Bitcoin, for crypto. I just think that the storms are tough. They're really tough. Okay? And I know all of you are trying to create financial wealth, financial freedom. It's tough right now. It really is tough. Okay? I'm not selling. I'm not selling. And I'm going to continue to DCA. No financial advice. You don't have to do what I do. And I'm continuing to have a good outlook. Okay, this week was horrible. Next week's going to be better. That's it. Interest rates, we know it's going to go up by 0.75% at the very least. Market's going to be fine with that. It's already been priced. Just so you know, historically, September is a red day, a red month. And we're going according to plan. It's a red month so far. All right. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to go to our video, The Change We Seek, and vote. Subscribe and vote. And we'll stay in touch. I'm here with you guys. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to get through this. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.